that's a huge investment that Teddy just didn't get any value from. And I mean, he's probably still a better player than Daywalker, but I mean, that's definitely not an investment you can lose out on at this level, regardless. We'll see what happens on Altair. I mean, Daywalker did really do a good job of reacting to threats and like kind of keeping his army positioned in the right places on the map most of the time, so that he didn't get surprised, so that he didn't get ambushed.
All right. Altair.
His commander was pretty close by to the Thug army when the Shurikens popped in, so I mean the commander laser itself, I think, takes down a Shuriken in either 1 or 2 hits.
Yep. Surprising that Daywalker actually had the resources to drop like 3 AA immediately.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Altair's a pretty known map, but I feel like there's still room for a variety of different openers. I mean, it's so small that rushing early troops seems like it should be really good. But you also want
it's all reclaim fight.
Yeah.
I think Teddy is a big believer in core bots throughout and out, as we judge from the discussions. Same goes for Daywalker as well. Looks like we're gonna see a lot of grunts and the control over the battle.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in the current meta, I think grunts are probably just stronger than pawns, and so if the right micro, then you know the pawn player doesn't really stand much chance. Forget how big the mexes on this map are. They're actually...
You have these like scam mixes as well, knowing 0.9.
Yeah. 0.9.
It's like it's gonna pay itself back in like well, not that bad, but still.
Okay, well,
So Daywalker
win
is
going
getting
up,
bots.
but I don't know. I'd still get 3 win before lab at this point, I think. Daywalker going for all 3 mexes first. Teddy just a single mex.
Usually I think he does that. Goes with single mix.
I like single mix approach as well. I don't know. Maybe I copied from Ragnar. I really love the style because it allows you to get Resbot out first. And with the Resbot, you basically eat the rocks really, really quickly. Also,
Kind of recover
still think
the
it's
lost
even.
metal.
Yeah. Well, you're guaranteed to eat as much rocks, and if you can get enemy rocks, that's even better, right?
Okay, Daywalker just going with grunts first.
That's not a good. That is a good choice if you can counter maybe enemy Resbot if you can find, but Teddy's gonna be pretty keen to defending that Resbot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Teddy doing manual rock stealing. Impressive.
Okay, first shot's fired, and Daywalker barely takes that engagement, but Teddy's got
more
backup.
Ooh, Daywalker so supporting lab now, I think.
Okay,
I think either his
Daywalker
lab
with some micro mistake on his resbot, missed some rocks, was reclaiming trees. Gonna lose his resbot now. Probably.
Definitely.
Yeah,
And you can see Teddy is grabbing Daywalker's
Teddy's
rocks.
still stealing all Daywalker's rocks down here. Now, Daywalker's got enough grunts. He could... Okay,
Well,
Teddy's
4 versus...
probably safe with the resbot now. 4 versus 3.
Let's see the interception. Oh, might get it.
Okay, so Teddy already with a nano. Daywalker, not even a constructor yet. So that is going to be a long-term problem for Daywalker. Does get the Resbot with a focus fire, and kills the grunts. So that's a nice win, but don't
The
know
army
if it's gonna be
is
enough.
bigger for Daywalker right now. Teddy's still sitting on a cool 800 metal.
Yeah, because he's been building 2 nanos the
Yeah.
whole time.
Well, Daywalker also on 900 metal, so it's not like he's poor either.
Yeah. Okay, if these grunts from the north can get a nice raid, maybe it'll help even things out, but Teddy's already sniffed it out. He's got a radar and an LLT now. And some troops in position there. Another raid just coming through the center. Teddy with a raid of his own to head in the south. So stop an expansion, that's not there. So next we'll see Daywalker just falling farther behind on metal now that Teddy's got an expansion. And Daywalker's still boosting his lab with his commander.
Big gap, like 5 metal per second is pretty reasonable gap at this stage.
Yeah, and Teddy with the 2 nanos is going to be easily able to outproduce grunts.
As well as able to get more energy from the trees and, you know.
Yep. Okay, so
Nice.
Daywalker losing his grunts in the north and wins in the back.
That's big.
Yeah, this is...
And might lose
He-
these 2 constructors
He
as well.
did have a chance maybe to kill Teddy, as Teddy did not have the energy and was just building LLT.
Yeah.
But with 8 grunts, it's still pretty hard to kill the commander. You
Yep.
cannot lose a single one to the D-gun, but it's doable to kill.
Okay, Daywalker consolidating his forces in the north. Teddy's still just kind of chilling and expanding. I'm not sure. I feel like Teddy could easily be more aggressive. Daywalker
Aggressive
gonna go-
where? Where? His base? Like, he raided the base. There was nothing on the south.
Yeah, there's nothing in the south. I guess I'm thinking
yeah,
in
and the
south,
north,
you
and
know,
the north
like-
he also like I don't know. I see 1 damaged constructor, so I assume he also tried to hit the north as well. So
Yeah.
well, if
Well,
the
I'm
things
trying
are
to,
going your way.
I'm just thinking about how, like, you know, at least if you have stuff in the south, you're ready for the next raid on his base. Yeah, he's still trying to like he still doesn't. Daywalker has no nano
Well,
yet.
Here comes Teddy's aggressive units. I also have the same idea. Generally want to attack with the thugs, not grunts, unless you think it's a killing move.
True. Okay, Teddy's north is kind of exposed now, but yeah, okay, so he's repositioning some grunts to try to stay safe.
Big mixes haven't taken yet. 2.7, 2.5.
The ones in the center.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, Teddy's definitely secured more expansion. He's still plus 20 to plus 14.
Looks like Daywalker is gonna have a hard time now answering that hugely army. We'll try to gather next to the LLT.
He's going to try to walk up there with his commander, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, that's going to be a hard army to defend. Teddy's still out stealing rocks.
And then some trees as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Teddy's commander position seems a little odd to me. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing there, but...
Well, you can cloak in worst case scenario, and given like the big energy right now, you could hide there for 100 energy per second if you feel things aren't going your way.
Sure.
The radar coverage is pretty good from the Teddy. He should be able to see any path of approach of enemy units towards his commander.
Right. That's why I was like, thinking like, why wouldn't he take that hill in the center and try to get the 2.7?
With his commander?
Yeah. Just lock out the hill on your way up with some LLTs and then.
Maybe too risky, he feels. You can see he's like even added like the anti-air. I think he really
Yeah.
wants to win this. And also you have to remember Teddy is 1 game down, right? So why would he like make drastic aggressive actions trying to like win the game if he's really not sure that he's winning the game? So he tries to lock the win down here.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it feels like he's being overly cautious at the same time, but
He still doesn't have that much thugs yet, I feel. I would feel comfortable if he had like 15 thugs or something like that, because the grunts are essentially just there to map control.
okay, so.
He heard you, Rezal. He's actually gonna step out of his hidey hole and go take the 2.7 as his army moves down the middle.
Is that stream cheating? Okay, and he's got a couple res bots in the center now to bring some of those troops back to life. That'll definitely snowball pretty quick. Daywalker's res bots waiting and hoping for a chance to do something themselves.
3 constructors north.
Yep.
Yeah, most of Teddy's army is in the north now. Looking pretty scary. I guess he just wants to still kind of be more safe and take out this expansion. It feels like, yeah, if I get more of his metal, then puts him in an even worse spot.
Does a raid and falls back.
Right. I mean, it's okay to kill things on the other side of the map, but you don't want to leave a whole bunch of metal there either.
Oh, for sure. Grunts don't leave all that much metal.
You don't want to leave the Rex to be resurrected either.
Oh, that's for sure. So Teddy's setting up for the south raid as well. Wants to check out whether there's any new developments there, and we'll actually find 2 naked mixes with the Khan. I don't think the Khan will be able to get up some LLTs in time.
What do you think? I see this a lot where the mexes get queued before the LLTs. It seems like if you want to actually protect the
Yeah, start with
expansion, you
LLT.
should
Start with LLT. Yeah, but if LLT builds for 40 seconds, you're essentially missing out on like 2.5 times 2, 5 times 40. That's like
Right,
200
and then when you
metal.
lose the constructor and
Oh,
the
you
mexes,
you lose all that investment and don't get anything. Well, that's what bar is, risk versus reward. In most of the scenarios, if you can afford to be gambled, then.
Okay,
that's
so I think Teddy noticing that most of Daywalker's army is back in the center again. Not too
And-
worried about that push as he retreats from the center and then goes in for more attack in the north. Splitting it off so that he's just going to raid with about a dozen
think
grunts. Gonna go.
now-
He's going to queue into the back. So Daywalker's got to bring his whole army into the
And
back.
GG.
He
Daywalker's
already-
calling GG.
GG.
I think it was good call because I think Teddy was about like he had the 18 grunt, 18 thug count that would allow him to attack.
And we hadn't noticed just already a switch to vehicles. So.
Yeah, with the pounder on the way.
Mm-hmm.